Okay, so this is like, now it's a 1.5 year photocard collection flip through. Since I wasn't able to release one earlier this year, I just got busy and winter is awful here, so I was miserable. But I'm posting one now. This is going to be a very basic flip through everything. I probably won't talk about things unless there's new stuff in here. And I'll be working from my larger collections down to my smaller ones. Feel free to ask any questions. You can either comment below or DM me on Instagram. I love talking about my collections. But first up, I'll do A.C.E. They are my largest collection by far. I have 4 binders for them. I collect OT5, everything that I can possibly find. So this is the first binder. It's 4 inches, and this is everything from albums, all the way from Cactus to Changer, which is the last release before they all enlisted. So I'm just going to flip through this and probably not talk very much because there is a ton of stuff. If you want, you can look at old videos where I go into detail about everything. So yeah, I'm just going to flip through here, and then I'll point out anything that's new that might not be in previous videos. But we'll start with Colin. As you can guess, A.C.E is my alt group. So this is new. I finally have the full set of the Make Star Colin postcards. And then we have Adventure in Wonderland, which has been complete since before Butterfly Fantasy. This is new. It is a broadcast postcard that's signed for WoW, so that's new in here. And then we have Chan's UNB era. I don't think there's anything new in here. Maybe the signed postcard that I have here, but I'm not sure. And then we have Undercover. Nothing new here. All I Want Is You. I don't know if this is new. This is relatively new. I got a signed B version for Donghoon. We have the Mad Squad. I think for album stuff, it's been complete for a while, but it is new. I moved all of my broadcast PCs to this binder as well. There are a bunch of new ones, I think. This one's new. I think this one and just maybe this one and this one are new as well. Still working on those. My Lover. Nothing's changed with this since it's complete. Butterfly Fantasy. Nothing has changed with this either since it's complete. I have been working on fillers for all of these, which is nice. Just so I can label and fill some of the blank spaces. Yeah, this is very fast, but there's so many binders for A.C.E. And I'm so excited for them to all return. I think WoW comes back in like less than 2 weeks, and then June, and then Donghoon. And then we'll have OT5 by like February. And then we have Siren Dawn. This one is not complete, but I don't think there's anything new in here. I think this is pretty close to being complete. I don't think anything's changed with this one. Still one of my favorites. I might do a collection video for my A.C.E and WOODZ collections just because there's just so much stuff and I want to talk about some of it and show some of my non-photocard stuff that I have, since I do have some rare items for them. But yeah. Siren Dawn is complete. And then finally we have Changer, which technically is not complete. Oh wait, what am I talking about? Yeah, a lot of my collections aren't complete because I don't have OT5 IDs. I think this one might be new. I do have this Byungkwan one now. But those are just harder to come by because most people don't sell them. And then technically I'm still missing 3 members for the signed winner photo cards for these, so that's still in the works. And then there are some like winner photos, photomatic pictures that I don't have. So yeah. So besides some winter stuff, everything in my collections is complete. And that's everything for this binder. And then we have the second ACE binder, which has a much cooler binder cover. But this is like broadcast and merchandise. So I have these broadcasts, which are from the On and On performance. Stand By Me broadcast. This is new. This is the Favorite Boys streaming PCs. I just have Byungkwan. And this is new. This is WOW's Chuja PC, so very excited to have that. This one's double-sided. And then the rest is just merch. Nothing has changed with this. Oop. I do have something for this. So I recently purchased this Donghoon Polaroid. It is from the second sale for these. I think there were only 5. And I saw someone selling this on eBay, so I purchased. And I previously pulled WOW, but now I have Donghoons as well. So that's new. I don't think there's anything new for Remember Us, but I did recently complete OT5 for these postcards. And then this Chan photo print is kind of new. That's it for this binder. 2 more to go. So this binder is ACE's Japanese merchandise release. I think there is some new stuff in here. I don't know if this June postcard's new. I think these Chan ones are relatively new. And I have this Ace Land in Japan postcard, which is stamped on the back by all the members. So those are kind of new. And then I finally got the last June Kang Unbox postcard that I needed. So this broadcast set is complete. Still missing some of these, but a work in progress. And then Valentine's Day merch has been complete for a while. White Day merchandise. This is Japan Lucky Bag. I don't think anything new here. And then the back of this is the Chinese fan meeting merchandise for 2019. And then the New Year Chinese merchandise for 2021, I think. And that's it for this binder. Okay, so the last one is just projects, season's greetings, and membership kits. So we have A.C.E in Europe. Still missing some postcards for this. And then we have Undercover. Still some of my favorite postcards. And then these mini posters. And then we have, this is membership kit 1. And then this is the second one. And then we have Season's Greetings. And that is it. That's everything for my ACE binders. Alrighty, so my second biggest collection is definitely my WOODZ collection. I do think this binder cover is new since the last time I filmed for WOODZ. It's been over a year, I think, at this point, and he just finished promotion for the Uli album and is currently on his world tour. So this binder has everything from Unique, X1, Equal, and then all the way to Colorful Trauma. I think this is like a 3-inch binder. So I'll get started here. I'm not going to go through everything, but there are some recent additions in here. I recently got Sungyoon's first anniversary photo book photocard. So now I have his stuff for Unique photocard-wise complete. There are some like postcard size stuff that I want, but not in a rush. And then we have X1. I think this WayV PC is pretty new. I do want all of them, but they're kind of hard to come by, even though they're not that rare. And then as of, I think, a few months ago, I started collecting OT11 for X1, and I did complete it. Broadcast and larger inclusions, and concert merch. And then from here, it's just his solo stuff. This is Equal. Again, not going to go through everything, but if you have questions, feel free to ask me. WOODZ is my alt soloist. This is recently new. It's a Polaroid from the Equal albums. It's not signed since it's one from the album, but I did buy that recently. And then we have Whoops, I don't think there's anything new here. Technically, I think this is the first era where I'm not complete because there's just winner photo cards for fan signs that I don't have. But as for album and regular fan sign cards, I do have those all complete. And then we have Set. Again, I don't think anything new. I do love talking about WOODZ, so feel free to shoot me any questions. And I do have templates for his latest release up. And then we have Only Lovers Left, which I think I'm only missing one card, and this era will be complete, like 100%. But that's just a fan sign winner card, so everything else is complete. I don't know when, but I did complete this set not that long ago. And then I did get this photo print that I needed as well to complete that set. And then finally we have Colorful Trauma. I did move some stuff around, so this is his broadcast photo card for the ISAC show. I just put that in here because this is the era that he was kind of doing that in. I didn't know where else to put it. The first thing up are broadcast, so those are here, and then I just made these fillers. This era is, I think, complete because I have the last two winner photo cards for fan signs on the way. The only thing I want is a Polaroid in this outfit. But I'm complete with everything else. So yeah, I have the official version of this card on the way. This is just like a fan-made filler somebody gave me. Yeah, these have been done. Actually, and I think there's a fan sign winner for this set that I have on the way as well, and then this era will be complete. And then I have two more WOODZ binders. I think it's nice that this all fits in a 3-inch so that the new era with the new company can start its own binder. So this is the binder for his new comeback. I do have all of that set up and all the pages ready for it, as well as his concert merchandise because it's not going to fit in his other binder. These are just the freebies I made for my group orders for this era. I think we got to almost 700 albums, which is amazing because the promotions for this were only like 2 weeks. And my last group order for Colorful Trauma, which, if you know that era, it promoted for like almost 2 months, I think, and had like 1 million fan signs, reached about the same amount, so that's insane. But yeah, these are the freebies I made. I just kept one of each one because I love them. But in the back are some larger inclusions that just, these pockets are really wonky. And it kind of just gets thrown in the back of whatever the new binder is. So this is his best friend Japanese postcard. And then this is OT11's X1 concert postcards. And then his solo postcards for each era. They're just really big and don't fit in my 2 pockets that I have. I really should change my sleeving system to one that is 100% consistent, but that costs a lot of money and I don't want to make the jump yet. We have the set. There are postcards for Uli, which will probably end up going in here because I think they're the same size. And then I have Hanse album photo cards back here. So yeah, this is just prep for the new. This last one is WOODZ's merchandise. So this is also really, really full. But I don't know where I'm going to put new stuff yet, so might have to get another binder. I'll just point out anything new. There hasn't been much since he took like a break between leaving companies and writing his new album. We do have his other birthday merch, the last one with his last company. We have KCON. Then we have Season's Greetings. Season's Greetings again. And then this year's Season's Greeting. And then we have membership kits, so this is the first one. And finally, we have a second one. And that is everything for my WOODZ collection. Again, I think I'm going to release a video in a couple of months that shows all of my other WOODZ merch because I do have a ton of albums, rare merch, and stuff like that that I would just love to share. Okay, I think my next largest collection is Monsta X. So for Monsta X, I collect Shonu, Wonho, and Joohoney. Joohoney being my alt bias in Monsta X. So this first page is just some broadcast PCs here at the top. We have We Are Here, Beautiful, and Fantasia. And I don't think there's anything new in here except some stuff at the end, since I completed this a little over a year ago. This is probably my favorite era, since they were in units together and their hair was red. It's perfect. I think this is the era I started collecting Monsta X, because I was in college before this and I didn't really collect albums and photocards. And we have Follow, which is just the best era for all of my biases again. Stunning. And then we have Fantasia. And then I do collect some Wonho solo stuff, just probably 1 or 2 9-pocket pages per era. And then recently I dropped all of my Shonu benefit PCs and decided from now on to only collect Joohoney's benefit PCs. Now that they release a lot more, it's just difficult to collect 2 members, especially when they will both be promoting probably since Shonu is back. And these collections for Wonho are usually pretty slow. But since he's in the military, I'll probably start catching up with some stuff. And then this is the era where Shonu was enlisted. So No Limit. It's probably my favorite Joohoney era. The photo cards were just phenomenal. I just love them with red hair. Second English album. Some random Wonho. And then we have Shape of Love. So instead of the Joohoney Shonu unit card, I collected Joohoney and IM since Shonu was enlisted. This era is mostly complete. There are a couple more cards I want, but not in a rush. And then I think this is the era where my collection for Wonho kind of just fell apart, but I do plan to go back and collect cards for this. Especially Bittersweet, I have like nothing. And then we have Reason. This is mostly complete. I do have this last card I need on the way. And then benefit PCs and such. I have a couple more I am purchased and are on the way, but mostly complete. Then I have some random cards in the back here, just different merchandise. These are probably my favorite, just Joohoney PCs of all time. The dimple is adorable. This is new. I got this Tutgum PC. Absolutely love it. It's my favorite. But that is it so far for the Monsta X collection. I will be making some room in here for Joohoney's Lights album. I do have a bunch of stuff on the way for that, and I'm absolutely pumped. I love the album, and he did amazing, and I can't wait to get my albums. Okay, last A5 binder. So this one is mostly just ATEEZ and Purple Kiss. So ATEEZ, I just collect what I want, and sometimes I drop stuff, so I just really enjoy their music and I love them. So I do collect stuff. I think recent changes, I dropped the Baby OT8 PC and just kept Yunho since it was my favorite. I mostly just keep some OT8 sets. And then if there's any spaces missing, it's probably in my mini binder, which I'll show after this one, since I have an ATEEZ mini binder. And then I do plan to get a couple sets from their new album. I already looked at everything and there's just too much stuff already, but I do plan to get like 1 or 2 sets. And then my Japanese PCs, I dropped most of them. This is just what I kept. And then ATEEZ merch. I still have to buy their new membership kit. Haven't done that yet. Season greetings, light stick, anniversary, sub K, concert, sub K, some fan-made PCs that I really liked, photo book, and then this is pop-up. Still missing a couple things that I wanted for that. Actually, I think the last Jungho PC I need is on the way. And then this is my OT7/OT6 Purple Kiss collection. My bias is Swan, but I just decided to collect them complete, at least for album inclusions. Zombie is definitely my favorite era. And this is complete up until Geeky Land, I think. Yeah, so here's Geeky Land. I have some Swan pre-order benefit PCs. And then I'm still missing a couple of cards. And the back of this is just Hangul H&D merch. And then random groups. So this is my Black B collection. Some random stuff. Some VIXX larger inclusions. And that's it for this one. Now on to my mini collect books. Okay, so this first mini collect book is my Seonghwa Pink collection. It's not every single photo card from the pink hair era, but it's a lot of them that I could find. This is definitely my absolute favorite one, so if I ever dropped this, I would never drop that one. These are what I have. It brings me a lot of happiness. And I just have some random members in here of their cards that I just absolutely love. And that's it. I have another one of these ones, which is mostly girl groups, and then some random ones in the back. Hina, this Joy one, which is extremely damaged. Gahyun, Chewy, Sunmi, Hyuna, Hwasa, Joy, Lehigh, some Stray Kids, Day 6, Gaho, ONF, Jackson, Extraordinary Heroes, Seonghwa, A.C.E, some Chewy, and another duplicate of the Swan. Alrighty. Then I have my 10 collection, which is recently updated. So this first one is just album inclusions. So I'll just point out anything new. But I collect 10, and I used to collect Win-Win and Lucas, but I just downsized to 10. Adorable. Kickback. I only got the China PCs for that. And then NCT 2021, SMCU, the year gap that they took, SMCU 2022, and then I recently put in Phantom, so this is done for everything Korean press, just waiting on some China PCs to pop up so I can get them. And then this is my 10 non-album binder, which is ridiculously large. And I need to upgrade this. There's a lot in here, so feel free to ask questions, because I'm not going to point everything out, but it's mostly in chronological order. I try and tell myself I don't have to buy every single thing, And I don't for the most part, but sometimes I do cave. And he was supposed to get a solo mini album this year, but I feel like SM recently changed their plans or something. But WayV is supposed to have another comeback this year. Yeah, there's just so much stuff shoved in here. And that's it for this one. So much stuff. Alrighty, and then I have my SHINee collection. So for SHINee, I collect OT5 Korean press, and then a little bit of everybody for solo releases. I planned to collect everything for each solo release, but then they went crazy with like versions, and yeah. So we'll see from now on. So my bias for SHINee are Junghyun and Taemin. They are the most complete. I think they're complete entirely for Korean press stuff and solo. But this is what I have so far. Still a work in progress. I'll probably put some more effort into it this year. I'll do like a giant Mercari haul or something. These are pretty new, I think. And then these are just some merch cards that I have. And then this last one is solo stuff. So for solo stuff, it's in age order, and then Junghyun is complete, and Taemin is complete. So this is Onu. I'm complete for voice and dice, but I don't know if I will collect everything from Circle yet. And then we have Junghyun, which is complete. And then Key. Key is like my bias wrecker, so I do collect a little bit more for his solo stuff than I probably should. I just adore his concept and everything, so I do collect a little bit more for him. And then I do have Gasoline complete, and then I do have everything for Killer. I just have not put it in here yet, and I've contemplated maybe cutting down a little bit, but I might just keep it for now. So there's room for that. And then for Chase, I just have this one PC. I'm trading for the other 3 that I want, but no luck there yet. And then Taemin is absolutely complete, and we'll hopefully release some more music sometime this year, either with SHINee or as a solo. But yeah, I have everything for Taemin. Except for some larger occlusions that I'm looking for, but they're not priority. And that's my SHINee collection. Next, I will do my A5 binders. First up is BTS. Nothing has changed in this collection, I don't think. Except dropping, I think. I dropped some stuff. I dropped HYYH Part 1 photo cards. I couldn't get the last Yoongi I wanted, so I just dropped them all. But I kept most of the other sets. Still want to complete this one. And I'm keeping these other ones for now since they're my favorite. And then these are some non-album ones. And that's it. Then I have my VIXX / NUEast binder. It's in the A5 wide. First up is VIXX. This is still a work in progress, but I do collect OT6. And I do actually have the last Ken PC I need for this set. So this is my first complete OT6 set for VIXX. A lot of them just have like one that I'm missing, but this is the first complete set. So WayV is done. And we have Chained Up, Freedom, and Control and Freedom version. Celos, Hades, Kratos, and then this is Ode to VIXX. I do actually have the last card that I need for Ode to VIXX. So these are one step closer to being complete. And then we have solo stuff. So this is my Leo solo stuff. Still missing some stuff for this era. I do plan to collect a lot more, but that is a work in progress. And then I have Ravi, some random Japanese PCs, broadcast PCs, and then NUEast. This is another work in progress, which honestly I should probably put some effort into, because I haven't bought anything for them recently. Because like nobody trades for NUEast PCs. But still a work in progress. And I think for Bubble, I'm just missing the Weverse group photo that I want. I want it to go right here, but this is complete because I collected OT5 and then like one benefit set. And then the bookmarks. And then some random merch PCs. And then these are just the postcards that I don't have pockets for yet. Then we have my random mini A5 binder. There's a bunch of different stuff in here. First up is my OT for the Rose collection. Still a work in progress. And I haven't bought their latest album yet still, which I really need to do. And then my Hanse collection, I downsized this a lot and then double-sided it because it was getting a little bit out of hand. And these are the non-album ones. Wonder when he'll have a solo come back again. And then we have The Boys Q PCs. Absolutely love him. And then some random PCs that I just really like. And my 17 collection, which is just that. This card set that I adore. Some random Big Bang and Soloist Shia cards. My Nam Taehyun collection. And then my Tao collection. And that's it for this one.